the meeting now. So even though I repeatedly said I can't do it, somehow I got the committee. Committee was huge. I really have 3 people who work on it. Then VFW came and said, let's partner with the carnival because let's add the fireworks to the carnival and do Norton Day with the carnival. Great, fine. My goal was to get the whole thing over to VFW, fireworks and Norton Day, Founders Day, whatever, let them transition. Like I would do it this year and then transition over. Talked to them yesterday and they're like, yeah, no, we don't really want it because we want to partner with you.
Mm-hmm.
So nobody gets mad at us that we're taking it over. People can still make donations to you, Park and Rec, for the fireworks. It will probably go easier than donating to the VFW, which all things I get. However, doesn't get it off my plate.
Mm-hmm.
Which I thought was the goal of this. So I have the 3 women that are working on the Founders Day thing. I'm going to bring them onto this committee. And that way it'll work a little better that we can all kind of do a little bit of Founders Day or help them, support them.
Awesome, but then they can help us too.
And then they can help us with the events and stuff and make quorum for meetings.
Excellent. Excellent.
So that's 3 people we're going to bring on. What do we have? We're supposed to have 7 and 4, right? So we have Paige, Brian, and Emily. And then those 3, Kim. Hey,
Here she is.
did you get in?
I did.
Okay,
The door's propped open.
okay. So we have Kim, Alicia,
I was gonna
and
figure out how to get in, so I joined online and then asked Melissa to come let us in. We're outside and then.
and then I couldn't figure out where you were because
Yeah.
like it's all like behind you is white.
Well,
And the building up here is white. I'm like,
it makes no sense. The parking lot is over there. The front entrance is over here.
the parking lot's supposed to be over there,
Oh.
but they haven't finished it yet because the old building is still there.
Mhm.
So then eventually that will become like the public parking and the staff parking is in the back, which is why the back doesn't look
Oh.
as nice. So just to catch you up, we're going off Brian's phone because my microphone doesn't work. My cell phone's at home. This place is like Fort Knox, so my key code doesn't work in half these things. We don't have quorum because Frank can't make it. So I was just explaining about Founders Day. It's not really getting off my plate like I had hoped it would, but I have 3 women who have been helping me with that. So I'm going to pull them onto this committee. That'll get us to at least 6. So that'll make quorum. We can help them with Founders Day stuff. They can help us with our other stuff. They're very nice ladies. I like them a lot. I think it'll be good fit.
Yep.
So that's perfect. So then that means we'll have 6 actual
And then-
members.
And then Melissa, I'm trying, I don't, if we have open seats, which I think we do, Greg's been home for 10 weeks and I'm like slowly twisting his arm. So off the record, I'm working on it, but I think I'm breaking him.
Okay, good. And then I have another woman who her son is a senior this year, and she's like head of boosters for this, that, and the other thing and everything. So once he graduates, she wants to join us too. So I think we'll be in good shape because then we'll have Carol and Frank as alternates, although I don't know if Frank wants to stay as, I don't know what his situation is. And I think we may ask Carol to kindly just.
Yeah, if we
Step
have
off.
people looking for the seats
Yeah.
that are more active.
Yeah.
Yep.
So when her term comes up in, I think it's June. I don't know. If not, in June, when we're gonna ask her to. It doesn't make sense to hold a seat, which then is keeping us from quorum.
Right.
So that's kind of where I'm going with the committee. If you guys have anybody else who you think would be a good fit, please let them know. I can reach out, you can reach out, whatever. Spouses are welcome. Good job, Paige.
I'm trying.
That's okay. We also said for now, because we don't have quorum, but we're gonna work off the dates. Just so you have a hard copy. We'll work off these dates for now, just so everybody has kind of what's going on and what to put in your calendar for now. What else? monthly meetings. I have like a job description. I bet you guys have one too. So if you have anybody interested, feel free to share that with them. I'm gonna share this with the ladies. I'll try and get the ladies on board before the next meeting. What else? Updates, we're in the new building. Founder's Day is not coming off my plate. Basketball is rolling again, just men, but I talked to a woman who used to play Norton basketball and has, she's expressed interest, and she said, before you roll out spring, talk to me and I'll help you recruit. So hopefully we'll get women back on board, get theirs going. We have a CPR class coming up in March. We had 7 sign up for Learn to Skate, which wasn't too bad since I did it 2 weeks before, a week before. Either way, it was really short notice. So, town cleanup day, April 5th.
It's when?
April 5th?
It's not gonna be the May 4th weekend again?
No, because then it's starting to get like too far into May. April is actually like Earth Month
Okay,
stuff. And it's early in May because, okay, so May 5th is a Saturday. The next Saturday is the spring egg hunt.
mm-hmm,
The next 2 Saturdays are part of April vacation, so people will be away. And then we get into May.
Yep.
And then May 10th, I've talked to the Historical Commission. I don't know if it's on this one. So I didn't put this one on there. May 10th, I'm gonna try and do a townwide yard sale, which is like we'll do it as a fundraiser. You pay $20 to be a part of it. I'll put you on a map.
rent a booth.
No, you do it at your house.
Oh, okay,
But we'll partner with the Historical Society because they do theirs. So
Yeah.
people that want to come and bring their treasures
yeah,
can go there, and I'm happy to have them go there, and they keep their money and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But if you have a boatload and you want to just have a yard sale,
Yeah.
have it at your house.
yeah,
I'll put you on a map. I'll list all the addresses, try to figure out like what to put on the house, like a mailbox or like balloons or something. We'll
Yeah.
figure that out and put that out, and then people can, other towns do it, and then they like sell books, like to the addresses for bigger towns and however many, you get a description and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully we'll get a lot of people, but you know, a couple $100 here, a couple $100 there.
That's awesome.
Good. May 10th. May, yeah. I can let you know for sure. So that's the new project that I'm adding this year.
yeah,
If you guys have stuff, please feel free, keep working on it, keep coming back. We're happy to help and that kind of stuff. I know you were working on fishing and that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Happy to add that in.
yeah, that's
Well-
a dream.
Okay.
I'm hoping one day we can make it
That's something
happen.
we can make
I
it.
love the town cleanup, so.
Yeah.
Do we have any vendors that we're working with this year?
We literally just talked about it this afternoon.
Okay,
So, Megan and I were talking, we're gonna go back and see if the dumpster people want to donate their dumpster again.
Yep.
We were thinking of sponsors because we want to get t-shirts.
yeah,
We want to get purple plastic bags this year, so
Yep.
people aren't thinking that like random bags by the side of the road are just people dump their trash.
yeah,
This way we can say purple is part of the cleanup and we just didn't get to picking those up yet.
Yeah.
We were thinking sponsors of trying to go to the liquor companies, the liquor stores, since most of the trash is liquor.
yeah,
That's what a lot of other towns do, but if you guys have ideas for people to approach or know people to approach to sponsor that,
yeah,
that would be awesome. Happy to give you the information to reach out, or I can reach out, or however. But we were trying to think of ways to keep this going and grow that one.
What did Bog Ryan think about doing a barbecue or?
Haven't reached out to them yet today. Literally, Megan and I talked about this at 1:30
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
So we're gonna reach out to them again to do the barbecue. We'll do it out of here instead of taking everything over to, Everett Leonard. Might as well just do it right here.
Right,
The donuts, the coffee, the pickup, all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Joanne's right down there, so it's just
yeah,
easier.
and probably more centrally located for the town as well.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly, because that's why they used to do it at Wheaton over there, so we'll just,
Yeah,
we've got it, we might as well use it.
yeah, last year was big. I think that it'd be awesome if we can make it bigger this year.
Yeah. That would be awesome. I mean, and that was a fantastic turnout from what I've heard
Yeah.
compared to past years.
Yep.
So,
The weather was on our side too.
yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. We also, Megan and I also thought April, because it should be before the, leaves and everything start popping out. So hopefully it's a little easier to get to the trash.
Yeah,
Instead of May, depending on how wet of spring it is, we might have leaves and stuff already out in May.
Yep.
So hopefully it's before the April rains.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Anything you guys want to add, think of, just let me know. Happy to
yeah,
have you on that one too.
I'd like to see what we can do to expand that. I thought that was
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, I'm happy to help look for sponsors too, and I will be able to attend this year because I won't be pregnant.
Yep.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah.
So that's kind of that one. I booked the chapel lawn again for the egg hunt. So that's all set. Halloween parades, not even touching that one yet. Too soon. Hopefully in the next week or so, I'm gonna start looking at the pool, get the rentals ready. Last year I kept I tried to keep 4 weekend days open per month. Nobody comes. My lifeguards are like, we're sitting here twiddling our thumbs. Tried it as an experiment because everybody complains. Not worth wasting the couple $100 in rental money
Yep.
to have it open for literally 5 people who would come. It's not,
No matter what, you're gonna get complaints, so
Yeah.
it's.
Exactly.
might as well just do that.
I might as well just take the money. So we're gonna do that. I'll try and keep maybe 2 days open each month, a Saturday and a Sunday, and work around the other rentals, but
Yeah.
I can't give up the extra money.
Yep. Are we gonna get a chance to review the rental rates?
I think so. Right now it's 150
Yeah.
an hour. I was gonna talk to Mike and see if we can bump it up to 160.
Yeah.
I don't wanna go too high, but a little bit higher because everything else went.
Yeah, I think we should go too high. I think that we have a huge line of people waiting to rent it, and, you know, we're looking for revenue.
Yeah,
And if it doesn't get rented, then we have our people who
open
can use
days.
it.
Yeah,
Right, so, I mean, I think, you know, a $10 bump over $150 is less than 10%.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't wanna go too high, like I don't wanna go 175 and do $25 because I don't wanna lose people either.
Yeah.
But
I don't think $25 is gonna lose people. I think 200 is fair. In my head, I was thinking a 33% jump, given the fact that we are booked out every single weekend and we have the people complaining on Facebook that they're not getting to use it. So, like, supply and demand, we have something that people are beating our door down for.
Yeah.
And I get that we don't want to, you know, jump it up more than $10, but, you know, I feel absolutely no problem going to 175 an hour, and I think 200 an hour is fair.
And
Do
how-
you guys have opinions?
So when you rent it, is there a minimum that we have? And I'm sorry
We
if
have
I
a
should know this.
No, that's okay. We have a 3-hour minimum.
Okay. Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean, I would also be fine with coming up with something different, like rather than 200 for, you know, maybe 5 hours for the 3-hour minimum, but I think right now we're giving it away with the.
yeah, I feel like any
150.
other place that you're renting is on par with like 175 an hour, right? Like,
Yeah.
if I'm
I have
throwing
no
a
idea.
party, somewhere else, I'm probably spending that much anyway.
I honestly, I don't know. I haven't done any research on it to see what it is.
Yeah, and I haven't either. I'm just looking at of, you know, I know when we looked for a spot, you know, it was booked clean out, and that's awesome for us, you know, but I think, you know, going up $10 is, you know, not enough,
Okay.
you know? And if people want to hate me for being one, I will be, you can tell Brian Ferry is the one that said that we wanted to do this.
No, I think
But,
it's
you know,
I think it's fair. I think, like Melissa said, for everything else, all the cost is going up, right? Like we have to.
Yeah.
It has to be comparable for us for our return as well.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you know, and if we go to 175 this year and it's booked out, you know, every single weekend again, then, you know, we know that, you know, we were hedging, you know, we weren't even aggressive enough.
Right.
You know, I mean,
Right.
obviously, we're not out there to make $1 million, but, you know, if we're booking out every single weekend, then.
And if
Yeah.
we're not booking, then maybe next year we keep it the same or something like.
All right.
So that was something that I had wanted to address last year and I missed the meeting, so I just wanted to make sure that. I didn't
No,
miss that opportunity this year.
That's fine.
You know, I know when I was looking to rent it, I was like, shit, an extra 7,500, extra $75, absolutely. That wouldn't break the bank for me if I'm looking to rent it for my kid.
okay. Okay. I will,
But I believe that we have to vote on it with a quorum.
do we vote on it or does Mike just sign off on it?
We voted on it 2 years ago. I wasn't here last year. So.
Okay. All right, let me, if not, I have your recommendations and we can
Yeah.
figure that out. Any thoughts while we're talking about it? Right now, the season pass is 100 for Norton families, 125 for non-Norton families. I don't remember what the individuals are, but I don't think I've ever sold an individual pass.
Yeah.
And then we do the sale of 10% off if you buy it before the season starts.
Yeah.
So,
How
10%
many did you
off
sell last year?
50 something, which was up from 30 something when I started. I think 30. You need to take that?
No.
Okay.
That's my wife.
Oh, okay. It's just my wife, no problem. So I think it used to be, we were selling like in the 30s 2 years ago like before Frank.
Yeah.
And then when I first started, it was in the 40s. I think last year I got it up to the 50s. Do we go up $10 on that too? 10% on that, and it's 110, still do the sale. So it's $100 before
Yeah.
school starts.
I like the sale.
The sale does help.
So at 50, if we went up $10, it would generate. Yeah. I guess we probably should to make it so that way we don't have to make a huge jump at one point.
And I was kind of thinking, given all the fiscal problems, I shouldn't do this, but we have fiscal problems. Given all the fiscal problems in
Yeah.
town, it's not unheard, we'll take some backlash, but it's not unheard of to raise the rates because we have no money.
Yeah, again, it's less than 10%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's appropriate.
Okay,
I think if we're raising like the rental price, it's easier to also raise the price of like the
Right.
family passes at the same time.
At the same time, okay.
Yeah.
so 110, 100 and, we'll just do 135. I'm not gonna do like 100 and
Yeah, not
112.50 or whatever. So they'll each go up by $10. Okay. Season passes. Okay. Okay. That's really, swim lessons. I honestly haven't even looked at those. I think they were 125, 110. I don't remember.
No, you did well on those last year, didn't you?
Not as well because what happened? One of my lifeguards, which was all well and good, she wanted to do a swim class for underprivileged kids. Great, sounds awesome. She ended up not telling me, but did 2 different classes. So people were going to her free class instead of paying for our class.
Yeah.
So that didn't quite work out the way
Yeah.
it was intended, and her classes were on Saturdays when everybody wants the class.
Yeah.
So it didn't really work out so hot. So I gotta fix that this year. And I gotta look at the swim classes because we hadn't been offering Saturday or evenings, and people are asking for Saturdays or evenings. So I want to look at trying to do a evening class, maybe 2 nights a week, a Saturday class over like 6 weeks, kind of play more around with it to meet people where they are. Like the classes that we do, the 2 week of 8 classes over 2 weeks during the mornings are great, but not everybody's a stay-at-home mom anymore.
Right.
So still keep 1 or 2 of those, but try and meet people where they are on weekends and evenings and stuff. So I haven't even looked at that, but that's on the table to look at too.
Yeah.
So, God, I can't believe I'm talking about the pool already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
Next month it'll be the parade.
Shush, 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 I still have to finish some of the reno that we had money for last year, like I bought all the paint to paint inside. I'm gonna try for a grant to see if we can get some extra money to paint the outside. Or I think it has to go,
Outside of,
the pavilion,
oh,
cause we did work around the outside
Yep.
to, get rid of the rotten stuff.
Yeah.
But now it's like 3-tone.
Yeah.
So if we're spending this money on it and we're raising rates, like, let's make it look
Yep.
nice.
People see where
Yep.
the money's going.
Yeah,
I mean, that's,
exactly.
that's the idea, that
Yeah.
it is a self-perpetuating, business or entity
Yeah.
that,
Yeah,
beautifies itself and generates its own revenue.
exactly. So I wanna have it painted this year, so I'm gonna try for a grant, or I asked, I don't know if that's capital or an article, or I don't know how all that works, but I asked for extra money to get that painted and a few other things, like put some benches in by the basketball court and that kind of stuff. So we'll see where it goes. I keep asking for money, they keep giving me some, and we'll go from there, cause the parks haven't been taken care of in years.
Yep.
Trying to see if I can get some money to do some privacy fencing at the kid park, Tricentennial.
Yep.
Cause right now it's wide open, and it looks like they used to have some of that privacy slats
Yeah,
in there.
You used to not be able to see in there at all.
Okay, it really,
Yeah.
the whole way around?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. I don't know what's happened to them, but I'm trying to get some money to kind of privacy that off a little bit, like, so nobody can see the little kids. And then do some gardening, and like right out front, there's that garden. Somebody's asked, 2 years ago, she asked me about a memorial tree, and I had no idea where to put it. So I'm thinking like right where the sign is, like kind of clean that up, put the tree, put some annuals, perennials, the ones that come up every year. Kind of just give that park some love now, cause it hasn't been loved in a long time.
Yep.
So that's kind of where I'm going, still working on ELP and kind of hoping to clean up some of the garden on the playground side. That's all overgrown and stuff, so even if we just grass it, that way they can just mow it and be done with it or whatever. So it's kind of what I'm thinking. Any thoughts, any ideas, please let me know. Happy to do it.
Yep.
Maybe we get a day out there where we all go one morning for a couple hours and do stuff. If I can't get the inmates again, that was huge. And then it was really bad last year when they decided they couldn't come
Yep.
and do it. And then, who are the inmates? Bristol County Corrections. They come and work for free. You just have to supply all the materials, which is fine. And they did it the first year I was here in 2023. And then I asked for them again last year, and they were gonna come, but they backed out the week before for staffing. And then they switched me to a different date, and then they backed out on that one. And then the pool was open and none of the stuff was done. So I was out there like a crazy one trying to get it all done, and it didn't get done. So we'll see about getting it done again this year. Yeah, that's pretty much where we are. I'm trying to catch my breath, get a break right now and get organized again.
Yeah. Yep, before the Easter egg hunt, it's kind of the slow couple of months.
Yeah. So, any other thoughts, questions, anything you guys wanted to bring up, talk about? No? Okay,
Well, those are my primary concerns. And then,
okay,
Yep. Next thing will be the Easter egg hunt after the, not the Easter egg hunt, the parade after the ELP.
stop with the
We gotta get
parade.
Well, these are my, things that I'm interested in, and need to make sure that I put my 2 cents in where I care. And, so the whole basketball thing, do we have a gym that we have access to?
We, use the middle school for men
Yeah.
and the LG for women.
Yeah.
And the way it works is the schools don't charge a rental fee, but contractually they have to charge us for custodian.
Yeah.
Which is fine. It's like $55
Yeah.
an hour. This year the women are on hold, so I'm not even gonna talk about that one. The men do 2 courts over there, cause they can they can go this way instead of just this way.
Yeah.
So they do 2 courts. I capped it at 30 guys. Usually they have about 15 to 20 that show up every week. It's Thursday nights.
Yep.
They asked for an extra half hour this time since there's so many guys. So I got it from 6:30 to 8:30 this time. 10 weeks. And they just keep coming back.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's a good moneymaker for us. Like that's like a 1,500 to somewhere between 1,000 and 1,500 every time for us.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So we'll try the kickball league again, not Friday nights.
Yeah.
We'll shorten that season a little bit because I think we had that for 10 weeks on Friday nights. So
Yeah.
not gonna do that again, but we'll do something. Pickleball, the fence went up. I've talked to Jared. We've kind of talked about the painting and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully that'll be going in the spring, and then that's a revenue generator too. Once we get that going, then we can do leagues and all that kind of stuff. So that'll help too, to bring in money. CPR classes through CPR of Mansfield. That'll raise a little bit of money, not a whole lot. Learn to skate we did. I think there's another session to learn to skate, so we'll do that again.
Who would I check to about the gym availability?
You can go on the website, on the school website, and it's all the way on the right. I think it's quick links maybe, and you go down to facility use.
Yep.
And you can request it that way.
Cool. Like, I have a couple ideas, but I wanna ask around.
Okay. If you want to do it through here, just let me know and I
I
can do
will,
it.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I think I might have, people interested in playing volleyball, but I wanna make sure that it would draw enough interest.
Yeah.
We can cover the janitor and,
Yeah.
you know, be able to do so.
Yeah.
You know, consistently.
When would you do it?
No idea. That's why I
Okay.
wanna look at the calendar.
Okay, if that's what I just told you is to request, same place to look at the the facility calendar too. Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah, then let me know and I can book it and no fee and that kind of stuff.
Cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Cause I've thought of volleyball.
Yeah.
Hopefully I can talk to, if I get enough time, I'm gonna try and talk to either the tennis coach to do tennis lessons in the spring and
Yeah.
summer. And I'd like to talk to a golf place. Either the country club. I tried, what is it, Links on 123?
Yeah.
And they kind of wanted me to design everything, like
Yeah.
the program.
Well,
I'm not a golfer. I have no idea. I just want to
I
like.
don't- yeah, I don't do golf either, but I know that they've had youth programs before. They were like in a youth competitive league.
Yes.
So that,
So maybe that's why they didn't
yeah,
want to push. That's why they pushed back.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's on my list of things to kind of work on too, that if we can get golf going and tennis going, we'll go from there.
Yep.
See what we can do.
Mm.
Also gonna
Cool.
try and ask for more hours for myself. Cause of Founder's Day, that's
Yeah. It'd be a big one.
yeah, that's a big one. So I'm gonna see if I can go from 25
When is
to
that?
30 hours. I gotta I wrote a memo and everything into Mike. I'll turn it in probably tomorrow.
Do you know when the Founder's Day?
Oh, yes, it is
June 20th.
June. Thank you. Look at her looking at time. I was that
Right there in front of you, Brian. Open your eyes.
It's there and put it on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so the carnival is that Thursday. It starts Thursday and goes through that Sunday.
The Puke Fest.
What?
That's what happened last year. They brought some ride. They were selling slushies or something.
Oh,
cotton
God.
candy, and they had like a spinny ride.
Yeah.
And I guess the field smelled like throw up for like weeks afterwards.
Oh, God, I didn't know that. Well, maybe that's what they were talking about the other day in the meeting.
Yeah, I guess it was. My kid was like, everybody was throwing up. I think it was like almost a challenge, like
Oh,
drink
God.
a slushie and vomit on the ride.
Oh, God.
Starts and then everyone else.
And everyone goes, oh, God. Okay. Glad my kids are old enough to kind of drop off and go. You just go. Yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. He's like, everybody was throwing them. That's fine.
What grade is he in? What grade is he in?
7th.
So, okay.
Yeah.
I got an 8th grader. Yeah, sounds about right.
Just looking to challenge himself.
Yep. Yep. Mine likes to stand out. He's the big tall kid with the blonde hair. Can't miss him. Can't miss him anywhere. So, Paige, you have anything else?
Nope, I don't.
Okay.
I like all the ideas except for the three.
Yeah, we're just gonna do the Founder's Day piece, not the throw up ride part.
Great.
Yeah, that's not my cup of tea.
As you know, the next big thing that I want to get behind is gonna be the cleanup day.
Okay,
So that'll be next.
Yeah.
Big Brian push.
awesome.
I wanna get on, cause like last year, our neighbors, like nobody knew, people were like, I can't believe people are dumping their trash at the end of the streets. Like half the town didn't know about it.
Yeah.
So I feel like if we market it,
Yeah.
within, like, it's gonna be I feel like. we're gonna
Yeah,
get
I
results.
tried, but happy to have the help
Yeah.
marketing it and stuff. That'd be fantastic to get the word out.
Yep.
So,
Awesome.
awesome. All right, I think we are good.
Yep.
I will see you guys on
You
February
gotta say the
5th.
magic words too.
Oh, I will. I haven't said goodbye yet.
Yeah.
I was thanking you all
Yeah, I was
first.
just reminding you. There's magic words that need to be said.
I know.
And
So,
then you get the genie bottle, you can rub it,
does it give you $1 million too and make it warm?
plus a million more wishes.
Sweet, excellent. All right, so I'll see you guys on the 5th. Hopefully my techno challenging days will be over because this is running off a hotspot on my phone because I can't get that's the other thing. I couldn't get the Wi-Fi to work down here.
Yeah, no, we will adapt and overcome.
It was such a catastrophe before you guys got here. I will techno sync myself up and get some lessons before the 5th.
Yeah, so we got in the building, so that was a very good first start.
All right, I think we are good. Thank you, Paige.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. See you next
Thank
month.
you. See ya.
Bye.